Hey y'all, I know it's been a while since my last video, but I'm back. And today I want to reference from the book of Daniel chapter 6. And the reason as to why I want to reference from the book of Daniel chapter 6, as you know from my previous videos, I've been talking about relationship. So this is still about relationship, but I'm gonna, focus on work relationship. And I know there are people who could be in the same predicament as as Daniel was in the den of the lion. So I just want you to listen to this. Probably it can encourage you. It can uplift you in one way or another. So, and even those people who are hell bent on making other people's life difficult, this video is also for you. Those who are, busy plotting other people's downfall, this video is for you. So, and now when you read the book of Daniel chapter 6, you realize there's a relationship between Daniel and the king, and also his colleagues, his colleagues, the administrators and the satraps. So, and as you read this book, this chapter, you'll find that Daniel was an impeccable man, a man who, in all that he did was distinguished, and it reached a point that King Darius wanted to set him up much higher, but this did not go well with his colleagues. So what the colleagues did, they now started plotting against Daniel, and they looked and looked and looked at how Daniel's governance, but they couldn't find anything. Or they couldn't find anything that they can level any charges against him, because first of all, he was not corrupt. Second, he was never negligent in his work. So I believe there are people who are going through the same thing. I know some of you may know people are plotting against you. Some of you don't know. Some of you don't understand, why you are this kind of person, that you do the best, that you the best, you do all your best, you are good in your work, you give results, and everybody can see the results that you give. Even your boss sees the results of your work, and you are always appraised. You are this person, with you're this person that they are always referencing to, like for example, they say, if you don't know this, please kindly you can seek advice from so and so, because I believe they will help you. But there are people who are not really actually happy with you. So what they do now, they want to bring you down. There are people who are just happy when they bring other people down, when when they can sit with their friends and start laughing. Oh, he has hit rock bottom, like he'll never get out of where he is from. There are people, they're such kind of people. So now when they are plotting, these are the people who are really full aware of the company's policy, or the company's policy, or the organization's policy, or the constitution. So they really plot well, because they know even if you use this route, you'll never get yourself out of it. So they start plotting against you. So, and plotting can mean different things, because first of all, they searched, they couldn't find any mistake with you. So what they do, they create something. They create a trap for you, and you end up falling in this. You end up falling in this trap. So, and they're happy, because they now know they've got hold of you, just like they did Daniel. So, and the people who really know you well really want to save you. They really want to save you, to get you out of this situation that you're in, because they really know this is a very good person. This is a person who can never break law. This is a person who give results in his work. His contribution is big in the company, but they cannot save you no matter what they do, because, you know, their hands are tied. But when people's hands are tied, I believe it's a good thing, because God is saying, hold on, I got this. I got this. And all that you gotta do is just believe that God has you. Because God's plan is not to harm you, but to prosper you. So in that situation that you're in, God has purposed that situation to for his glory to be revealed to mankind. You know, for his glory to be revealed. So, and now, since your situation, no one can save you from this situation, these people are very, 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 very happy, because now they know that they will not have to deal with you anymore. But trust me, God has other plans. Just like Daniel, when they threw him in the den of the lion, and the stone was brought and placed over the mouth of the den, and it was the king sealed it with his own signet ring, and with the rings of his nobles. So this was done so that Daniel's situation could not be changed. Trust me, there's nothing that is impossible with God. Everything is possible for those who trust in God. Everything is possible. So they thought that they think that they are sealing your fate, but trust me, they're not sealing your fate. They're just setting you up for greater things in your life, for victories, for prosperity. That is what they're actually doing. And just like how God dealt with Daniel's enemies, it's the same way God is going to deal with your enemies. Like when you come and, when you read chapter 6, verses 24. At the king's command, the men who falsely accused Daniel were brought in and thrown into the lion's den, along with their wives and children. And before they reached the floor of the den, the lions overpowered them and crushed all their bones. This is the same way God is going to deal with your enemies. I know you feel like things are stagnated, things are not working out. You've done all the best that you can in your work, but you can't seem to figure it out. It's not for you to figure it out. It's for God. God is straightening things. God is making things better for you. So be encouraged. Be encouraged that everything is working out for good for you. And for those who are in the business of plotting against others, making sure they go down to ruins, I'm telling you, you don't know what you're dealing with, because your time is coming. If you can't change now, trust me, your time is coming that God is going to deal with you the best how he knows. So change your ways as soon as possible, and start just be happy for people. When people prosper, when people are praised, just be happy for them. So thank you very much. It has been your girl Agnes. I hope my few words will help you in one way or another, or help you see things differently. But ultimately, I want to just encourage you to go and read the book of Daniel chapter 6. Read Daniel chapter 6, the whole of Daniel chapter 6. And believe me, God is going to prosper you. God is going to protect you from your enemies. So just believe and trust in him. So please hit the subscribe button for more of this. And please, if you have any question that you need to ask me, you can send your question to the inbox. Or if you have something that you want me to talk about that is in regards to relationship, I'll be very well pleased to talk about it. I can, you know. Hopefully it will help you in one way or another. So please also share this video, share. You never know, it could help somebody, you know. It could help somebody, you never know. So thank you very much, and God bless you till next time. Ciao.